Irene.
I'm Fiona.
I'm Jocelyn.
I'm Kyla.
Today we are going to do a food review in Mall Kelapa Gading. The food we are going to review is sushi. Okay guys, so today we're going to compare 3 different restaurants of sushi from the lower price to the higher price. From these 3 restaurants, we are going to order the same menu and the special menu so we can compare them with each other. Yeah.
The 3 restaurants are Sushi Go, Sushi Ipeke Komachi, and the last one is Sushi Hero. And the first restaurant we are going to review is
Sushi Go! Let's go! Guys, we already seated here and now we are going to order the menu that we are going to compare.
The menu are
Unagi, tamago, salmon sashimi, miso soup, and oyakodon.
We're gonna try ocha for the first menu. Personally, I don't really like beef, but I'm going to try. Let's drink.
Fine.
It's fine. It's like water, personally. The matcha is not too strong, so it's I rate for this matcha 2.5 per 5.
For me, it's 3 per 5. Well, it's our turn to try the ocha. For me, it's 2 out of 5. For me, it's 1 out of 5.
To be honest, it tastes like water. So for me, 1/5.
So for me, I'm gonna rate this 2 out of 5 because I already tried many types of ochas. The taste is like water actually. They put too much water in it. Why I rate it 1/5? Because it's very bland. You cannot taste the ocha, you only taste the water. So it's very bad. Even though the water is green, but the taste is like water.
So the second menu is miso soup. The looks is very appetizing.
Also, this smells good.
It's very soupy, so let's try.
How is it?
It's very miso, and it's good. So I rate this 4/5.
I rate this 4/5.
It's good. It's our turn to try the
Miso soup. It's from Joche first.
So, in the miso soup, there is scallion,
Seaweed, and of course tofu.
yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try it first. I'm gonna use the seaweed, tofu, and yeah, scallion too. It's good.
Now it's my turn. I'm going to try with the tofu, scallion, and the seaweed. Very good.
Okay. Very good. 5/5.
5/5.
4/5.
For me, it's 5 because the taste of the miso have, and then like the broth of the fish also you can taste it, so it's very umami.
Umami, chupapi mo nyo.
So I'm going to try the soy sauce and the sardine. The soy sauce is good. The wasabi is fresh and very spicy, so it's good. 5 out of 5.
Next meal is salmon sashimi.
The looks is this side fresh, but this not too fresh. So we're gonna try. Dip it in soy sauce. It's fresh. Oh, not too, but it's so thin. So I rated it 3.5.
I'm same with Kyla. 3.5 because it's thin, but it's good.
The salmon is already squeezed by lemon, so now we are going to try it.
Wow, very thin.
It's thin, but the color is nice. So
It looks fresh.
Yeah, I'm going to dip it in soy sauce. That's good, but there is a little bit of smell of fishy for me.
I personally like it. For me, it's 5 out of 5.
And never mind, it's 4
out of 5.
I'm same with Jocelyn, 4/5. It's good. It tastes good.
For me, it's 3.5/5 because it's a little bit fishy after taste.
Next menu is tamago.
From the looks, it looks kind of thin, but let's try.
Let's try, guys. For me, the egg is too sweet and the rice is very thick.
For me, it tastes good. 5/5.
Overall, for me, 4.5.
Now it's our turn. I'm gonna put wasabi on my tamago.
I won because I don't like. So the color is not that yellow and it looks thin, but yeah, it's right.
I like it. The sweetness is very, very good. And when you combine it with the soy sauce, the taste is very balanced. So for me, 5 out of 5.
Okay, for me, I'm gonna rate 3 out of 5. I personally don't like tamago, but for me, the taste is too sweet and I kinda don't like it because of the sweetness. But if you put it to soy sauce, I think the taste is better.
I personally like tamago, so I like it. So I give 5/5, and I personally like sweet tamago rather than salty tamago.
So the next meal is unagi. From the looks, I think it's kind of fishy, but let's try. It's kind of fishy for me, and it's very thin, but overall, 3.5.
For me, it's good, but I'm same with Kyla. It's kind of fishy. So 4/5.
we are going to try unagi.
Yeah.
There is like a sweet sweet soy sauce in here. So I'm going to try it with soy sauce. For me, the fish has no taste, and the sweet soy sauce also no taste. So the rice is too overpowered for the fish. So I will give it a 3/5.
For me, it's very, not very, but kind of fishy. So I think I just didn't like unagi. So for me, 2/5.
For me, same with Irene. It is kind of fishy, but I personally like unagi, but this is not the best unagi that I ever tried. So I think it's 3/5.
So the last menu is oyakodon. From the looks, it doesn't really look appetizing. It's kind of dry, but I think it will taste good. So let's try it. The seasoning is good, but for me it's too dry. The mushroom is too dry, but overall it's good. So I rate it 4/5.
For me, it's really good.
It doesn't really look dry like the looks. For me it's 4/5.
So now we are going to try oyakodon. There is a mushroom.
Chicken.
What is this? It's an egg. Yeah, it's an egg.
Now we are going to try it. The chicken is really juicy. It's tender. It's not hard. And then the rice is very fluffy. The egg is also fluffy. The seasoning is on point. So for me, it's 4.5/5.
I'm same with Fiona. The chicken is very juicy, and this is very my taste. So I rate it 5/5.
For me, I think it's more good if you put it the soy sauce in it, so you eat it with the soy sauce too. I like the taste and the texture of the chicken because it's very chewy. And then I think that's it. I will rate it 3.5/5.
We're done eating.
And the total is 300 something rupiah.
For me and for us,
It's very worth it.
it's very worth it because for 300 and you get that many menus and then
The taste is
good.
Good. And if we order above 250, we can get free ice cream. And yeah, it's
it's
good.
very worth it. The service is also good, and you must try it.
Let's go to Chico.
So guys, for us, the restaurant is good and it's worth it, and we get free ice cream. Only for we review Google review for this restaurant. Also, the service is good.
The waiter is kind and friendly.
For the ambience is really good. The restaurant is bright and it's very nice. So it's worth it.
Okay guys, we're already at the second restaurant that we're gonna review. It's Ipake Komachi.
Ipake Komachi, and it's in also in Mall Kabagading. So let's see. This is the place.
There is a queue, guys.
Yes. Okay. Let's go.
So we are already at the second restaurant.
We're at Ipake Komachi.
And
We already ordered some food that we already ordered in Sushi Go. It's
And
the
we're gonna
same
compare
food. Yeah. So we're gonna compare from the second restaurant.
Now we are going to review the ocha. By the way, the ocha is free.
It's much better than in Sushi Go for me.
Yeah, because it have the taste, the bitter taste of the tea, and it's not that bland like Sushi Go. And the most important is that it's free. We are going to rate. For me, it's 5/5 because
Same.
it is free, bro.
For me, the matcha is more flavorful of the tea. The tea of matcha is more flavorful and it's better because it's free.
for me, it's better than the one at Sushi Go. You can taste the tea more, and it's free, and you can refill it. So it's nice.
For me, the tea is more flavor, but I like the Sushi Go one because it tastes more like water.
So we're gonna rate the matcha. For me, it's 4/5.
For me, it's 5/5.
For me, it's 3.5. We're gonna review the miso soup here.
It contains of seaweed, scallion, and tofu,
Yeah,
same
it's the
like
same.
the Sushi Go. We are going to try it first.
I think it's more flavor.
Yeah, it's more strong from the seasoning, but the tofu and the seaweed is too little. It's very little.
Yeah.
So
Only
it's one tofu, two tofu. Yeah, it's very little. So for me, I more like the Sushi Go because they are not stingy with the topping, and I will rate it 4/5.
For me, I will rate it 3.5/5 because it's kind of. I mean, I like the broth. Actually, the broth is good.
So for the first menu is miso soup. So we're gonna try. For me, for the soup is very flavorful, but for the topping is too little. Yeah, as Fio say, too little. So I rate it 3.5.
Yes, the soup is good, but the topping very little, like very little. But the Sushi Go one, there's a lot of topping. I mean, like the tofu, the seaweed, and the scallion. So I like that one more. I rate it 3.5/5.
For me, this one is better than Sushi Go. But Sushi Go has more seaweed and tofu. So I'm same with Irene. Mine is 4.5.
So now we are going to try salmon sashimi. From the color, it's a little bit it's not that bright. It looks like it's not fresh, but we have to try it first. Let's try it. The salmon is very chewy. It's not easily being break. It's very chewy and surprisingly it's not fishy at all. It's very good. I'll give it a 5/5.
Same like Kia said, it's very chewy. And I think it's one of the best salmon that I ever tried.
Great.
4.4 out of 5.
The next menu is salmon sashimi. For me, the look is really pale, but yeah, for me it's thicker than sushi bowl. So let's try.
For me, it's not fishy at all. I like it.
It's thick than sushi go, and it's not fishy at all.
For me, it's better than sushi bowl.
I rate it 5/5 also.
I rate it 5/5.
I rate it 4.5. Going to try tamago sushi.
The color is more pale than sushi go, and I hope the taste is good.
But it is more thick and fluffy. Now we are going to try it, okay?
The flavor is very yeah.
You can really taste the egg compared to the sushi go. If the sushi go is more sweeter, but this one you can really taste the egg. And it is more fluffy and it's very thick and it is very soft. So, but I really like the sushi go one. So this I will give a 3/5.
I personally like the different one, so I'm gonna rate it 4 out of 5.
So it's our turn to review the tamago sushi. It looks pale than the sushi go one.
Yeah, but let's try guys.
It's more thick and fluffy. I'll dip it at soy sauce.
For me, the egg is not too sweet and it's good, but sushi go one is more sweet and it's very more tamago. So for me, it's 3/5.
Same with Kyla. I like the sushi go one more because I like sweeter tamago and I rate it 3/5.
Tastes good. Also, it's thicker than sushi go one. Personally, I also like sushi go one because it's sweeter.
Oh, I rate it 4.5.
Now we are going to try the
Unagi.
unagi.
I personally like unagi, so I hope it's good because the
Look at the color.
Yeah, the color is
It's
good.
it's more glossy and it look like it's smoky.
it's more pigmented than the
yeah,
sushi go.
but it's not that thick. It has a thin slice. So we are going to try it. Okay. This is it's very good, very good unagi me also. Why? Because you can get the smoky flavor and it is not fishy at all. And then the sweet soy sauce is very balanced to the soy sauce. And the rice is not that. The rice is not that. What do you call it? Banyak. Many.
Okay, the rice is not that many.
So it's very balanced.
Yeah, in Sushi Go, like
It's the whole. Yeah. It's very mushy in sushi go, but in this one it's very separate, so you will not get sick easily. But the minus of this unagi is very thin.
I mean that's fine as long as the taste
Taste is
good.
good. So 5 out of 5.
Turn to try the next menu. Unagi.
Actually, the unagi is thin, but it's not fishy like the one at Sushi Go. Even though I don't like unagi, but I'll give this one 4 over 5.
For me, the unagi is too thin, but the sauce is more glossy and more glazed as an unagi. So for me, it's 4 over 5.
For me,
Bombastic side eye.
the unagi is thin, but it's bigger than the Sushi Go one.
It's not fishy like sushi go. I rate this 4 over 5. The next menu is oyakodon vlog. It looks dry also like sushi go, but you must try it first.
And they have the beef.
No, this
Yeah,
is a
they do.
spinach. This is have chicken and surrounding have onion and eggs, and the sauce below it.
They do have beef. Look.
It's chicken. Yeah.
No, look at this. What is this?
Chicken.
Oh, it's because it's okay.
Look.
Pick me up. Guys, if you know, I'm very full.
The taste is more dominant to sweet, not salty. But you can still taste the umami taste, like from the seasoning. They put the sauce. They put. I think they use fish sauce because you really can taste it. It's good.
I'm very full.
The chicken is also juicy.
Yeah.
The,
No, it's not that juicy. It's actually like
yeah, but it's not that juicy like from the sushi go one.
yeah.
But the egg is more soft from the sushi go rather than the sushi go one.
Yes.
The rice is too thick, so if you eat this a lot, you will get sick easily. But overall, I will give it a
Bombastic side eye.
3.5 over 5.
For me, I will give it 4 out of 5.
This is the last menu, oyakodon, and I'll give it a try.
Yum.
For the looks, kind of dry, but let's try.
I personally like the one at Sushi Go because this one is more
Dry?
yeah dry and not that flavorful. Yeah. So I give it 3/5.
For me, it's kind of dry, but the chicken is tender and not too much sauce. So for the flavor is not too good. So I rate it 2.5. I'm the same with Kyla and Irene, but I like the chicken, but it's very dry. It's drier than sushi goan. Personally, for me, it's 4/5.